I think a moment where we all just stopped and we were like, this is what the band will sound like moving forward. I think something that's probably been like very important for us kind of kickstarting this again is like, are we having fun doing this? I think being able to have like Josh's injection and writing a lot more music, I think we're getting confidence together like individually as a band. I think it just feels nice to have that again, because we didn't know if we would ever have that again.
Inspiring ourselves, as dorky as that sounds. It's like, it's kind of nice though. I mean, that's the whole point, right?
Your old singer, Trenton, how is that relationship now? Is there one there? Is it how is that? And
I think it's tough.
Process been.
It's hard because you know, ultimately when you look at something like this, it's like there's two sides that have different opinions on what happened, and you know, in his mind it was a difficult way, like for us parting ways, and for us we had a lot of our own problems and we didn't think we'd move forward, and so it's definitely been challenging to find a way to maintain a relationship when this stuff kind of goes on, because you know, like we were in a band together for nearly 14, 15 years.
It comes down to that essentially, of like, you know, this has been our entire adult lives, this writing music, and me and Joel, you know, we've been best buddies since we were 7 years old. And so it's always been the project of our lives, and there was a point where it's like, well, if we're not putting our music together and there's all these other things, and like we need to make it work because that's all we know, it's all we love and enjoy.
Yeah.
So that was a part of it as well. And it's not, there's not a part where it's like, oh, where we hate each other. It's just, the machine wasn't working anymore.
It gets a bit of a crossroads, and you know, we got to different stages where we wanted different things, and you know, Trenton was mostly ready to kind of hang up the boots and was ready for everyone to do that. But I guess that's where there's it's challenging to go, well, if one person's ready to hang up but 4 people aren't, obviously the numbers are a little bit like skewed there, and like how do you find a way to move forward? And you know, we definitely tried a lot of different ways of how can we make this work? What are the conversations we can have? What are the things that we can do?
We tried everything.
Yeah, we definitely we
tried
hard to find a solution, but I think at the end of the day, it's just like what we really craved from the band was the creative output, the writing of music, the opportunity to be able to write together and collaborate together. And I think it just really like burned out a lot. And I think that's, like Coops just mentioned, I think in the last 8 months, we've written more music than we have in the last 6, 7, 8 years.